Hello everybody, as some of you know, I did the potato reset in May for 4 weeks, and today I'm going to share with you the results that I got from doing the potato reset. So we're going to do potato reset benefits that I experienced and potato reset weight loss results. And the most important results to me are the benefits that I experienced and the foundation that I've laid for myself to get myself out of my little junk. I wasn't really in a total junk food rut, but I was getting off track and I had went the wrong way in my weight loss journey. So I will go through those first, and then I will talk to you guys about my weight. I have a little chart showing you the ups and downs and how normal it is, because I did something different this month with my weigh-ins. So let's get to it. All right, so May got a little bit away from me. I intended on vlogging every day, and I did up until maybe like the 20th or something, but I had quickly gotten backed up with my video editing and I just got overwhelmed, and then I started overthinking it and blah blah blah. That's just the story of my life, it seems. But I think I got up to day 7 here on YouTube, uploaded and edited. My plan was to upload a week 1 results video, and it just didn't happen. So I apologize for that. I really wanted to share the whole month with you, but I have done the potato reset before, and a lot of people go back and watch my previous ones. The most popular one is the very first potato reset I did, which was in February 2017, and I vlogged that every day for the whole month, my whole experience, and it was all brand new to me. So it's kind of fun to watch that one and get inspiration from that. So let's just go over all the benefits that I experienced while I did the potato reset in May, and then weight loss results. So here we go. I gotta grab my phone for my notes. All right, in the first week I noticed cravings are minimal and less intense. My face feels slimmer and skin looks healthier. Stomach, hips, and thighs feel smaller already in the first week. And I spent less time thinking about food, which is great. I always experience that when I do a potato reset. And my mood feels more even and I feel less irritable. Doesn't mean that I never feel irritable and everything's rainbows and unicorns, but it just wasn't as intense. I feel good about sticking to what I said I would do. So that's a big one. That's a huge self-esteem boost to say, I'm gonna do this, and you actually follow through with it. Like, that's huge for me. So that was just in the first week. And then after that, it's just kind of random notes that I took throughout the month. So I don't have the exact dates on some of these, or what day it was or how far in I was, but I think this is the second week. Feeling less sluggish in the morning despite no longer depending on caffeine. That was huge. I noticed my bra was getting loose around the bra band here, to the point where I can't wear it anymore because it's just gonna, like, it's not doing anything. It's not holding anything up. I was craving off-plan healthy whole foods, which I think is fantastic, because that's a really good sign that my taste buds are resetting. I mean, I don't think you technically reset your taste buds, but you know what I mean. Like, just getting the junk food out of my system so my brain and my taste buds aren't thinking about them. And on day 9, I noticed that mustard tasted way too potent, and I was starting to prefer plain potatoes with very little sauce, if any. Actually, I remember having mustard that day and I felt kind of nauseous because it was too strong. And then on day 11, another note of I think I already said something about my skin, but I noticed again, my skin feels really softer. My complexion on my face especially just looked brighter, and not constantly thinking about food. And then I don't have anything really written down until day 29. So ready for some fruit. So, yeah, I think overall my energy's a little better. I'm not like bouncing off the walls or anything, but I do feel better. Like I said, I'm not thinking about food all the time. It'll come up, like if I haven't eaten enough, or I just, PMS or, hormones or whatever, or I didn't get enough sleep, then yeah, cravings will come up. Like, I'll think about junk food, or I might see something on somebody's Instagram, or I'll be watching YouTube and a commercial comes up for something that I really like. But other than that, I'm not really thinking about it all that much. I'm not looking at my husband's junk food cupboard very often like I was before, peeking at it. So I'm not even really thinking about that stuff. So I'm really, really pleased with that. And I feel like I've set my foundation again. I've reset my foundation, and I feel like I can confidently go into eating more whole foods, plant-based, and continue on my weight loss journey. So sometimes I just need a little discipline and simplicity to get myself going again. And that's what the potato reset does for me, because I love potatoes. You don't have to actually love potatoes. I wouldn't want to do the potato reset if I hated potatoes, because then you're forcing yourself to eat them. But I like them enough that I don't mind eating them every meal. And sometimes it does get boring, yes, but that's what it's kind of about. You know, that's kind of why I don't think about food as much when I'm doing a potato reset, because it's not exciting, I guess. I mean, I do love my potatoes though, but I don't know where it's going with that. But yeah, it's meant to be kind of boring. Like what Spuds Fit says, keep your food boring and your life exciting. Doesn't mean you have to hate your meals and not enjoy them, but the idea is to shift your focus for entertainment and boredom and happiness and joy, all the things, towards something that's external, like, well, I guess food's external, but something else other than food, like actually making your life more exciting. Picking up hobbies, going hiking, like just doing things that you enjoy, and getting your dopamine from activities other than food is such a good thing for people that are foodies like myself. People that are overweight and need to lose weight. I think a lot of times we focus too much we try to get too much of our everything from food, our love, our boredom, and just everything. Not that there's anything wrong with like being into food and being creative in the kitchen and all that, but yeah, it's nice to shift the focus away from food so you're not obsessed with it and thinking about it all the time. So, okay, so let's get on to the weight loss overview. So I did something different this month. I weighed in every single day, even though I don't recommend it. If you want to weigh in every day, fine, but you have to be very neutral about it. You can't let your emotions get tied into it. So if you can be neutral about what you see on the scale, sure, fine, do it for an experiment. You have to be a scientist and just, it's just a number, note it down, or it's in your app, like in my case, it's in my app, and just get on with your day. But it is really hard. It's really hard to not get emotional about it. Like if you see it coming down, the scale coming down quickly, it's very exciting. But then if it stalls or it comes back up, it's just, it's really, really difficult to not let your emotions get tied up in that. But I really wanted to do this to show you guys that it's very normal for fluctuations to happen and not to obsess over it. So I started on May 3rd, Monday, at 181.6, which I was really not wanting to see that number again. To see that I had gotten that far off track really kind of sucked. But, the truth hurts sometimes. So as you can see, the weight started coming down real quickly in the beginning. Just kind of dropped down that first week. And I know that's mostly water weight and inflammation and whatever that came off of my body. I have to admit though, I was kind of excited. It's like, maybe I'm actually gonna lose weight quickly this month. But after that, as you can see, like if I didn't look at the big picture of the whole month, it kind of looks like nothing's happening. Up 2 pounds, down 2 pounds, or half a pound, or 0.2 of a pound. So, and then we get to the last weigh-in of the month. On May 31st, I'm down to 176.4. Now, if we draw a line from the very beginning to the very end, you'll see a downward slope. So that's what we want to see, long-term trend coming down. So those little ups and downs, they happen for various reasons. Sometimes there's extra food sitting in my intestinal tract. Maybe that day I had more glycogen stores in my muscles, and maybe the next day I didn't. Maybe I was dehydrated one of the days, or maybe I had a really big poop. Who knows? There's many different reasons why your gravitational pull on this planet changes. But yeah, we're looking at long-term trends. It's the most important. So don't freak out if you're up a 0.2. If we see that line going up for the whole month, then yeah, you might want to tweak some things. So obviously everybody, just like anybody else, I would love to have seen quicker weight loss results. It's always exciting, like I personally, the maximum I want to lose per week is 2 pounds. I think anything above that is too much. I'm doing something that's not sustainable. So, if I'm losing quicker than that overall, yeah, it's not going to last. So I'm quite happy with losing 1 to 2 pounds a week, but it's always exciting to see, like, if I was to say, oh, I lost 20 pounds this month on the potato reset, obviously that would be way more exciting, and it would make for a very popular YouTube video. But that's not what we're after here. I want to show you guys reality, and it's different for everybody, and this is the reality for me. So, and I know it's the reality for a lot of people, and this just reiterates that you have to be very patient when you're doing a sustainable, healthy weight loss program. All right, so that is the weight, down 5.2 pounds. That's great. I'm happy with that. Just means I'm going in the right direction. And what else was I going to talk about? Yes, measurements. I gotta go back in my app. I am down 1/4 inch on my neck, apparently. My bust, I'm down 1/2 inch. Kind of feels like it's more than that, but I know that can fluctuate throughout the month depending on the cycle. So, but looks like it's coming down. And my waist, smallest part of my waist, just above my belly button, 1/2 inch, and then just around the belly button area, I'm down about 1 inch, just over 1 inch. And my hips, I'm down 1/2 inch, which is awesome for someone like me who tends to lose slower in the bottom half. To see it coming down at all is awesome. And I just read an article today that some people hate the word awesome, and they hate when people use the word like, which I do both of, so I don't apologize for that. That's just who I am. My arms, each 1/2 inch down. My thighs, both 1/2 inch down. And same with my calves, just over 1/2 inch. And then, yeah, that's it. So that's all my measurements. So you can see everything is coming down. So I'm really happy with that. And then after the potato reset was done, I started incorporating fruit, and I'm doing a plan that I call Fruits and Roots, which is basically the potato reset plus fruit. And I'm really excited to be doing this right now with a small group of women. I did this back in 2018 with another group of women as well, with the group coaching, and it's just nice to do it again and kind of refresh my memory on it, because I'm going to be starting book number 2, which the working title is Fruits and Roots, unless I can think of another name, but it's basically you're eating from the garden. So you're eating potatoes, and I've added squash and any kind of root vegetable to the plan. So it's not just potatoes as your main source of calories, and then a fruit. So it's basically a whole foods plant-based diet without overt fats. So no nuts, no avocados, seeds, stuff, and no beans and no grains. So yeah, in other words, potato reset plus fruit and squash, and basically any vegetables. So yeah, I'm excited to get book number 2 going. So we'll have more potato recipes, and I'll be talking about how to incorporate fruit. So we'll have some recipes that include fruit and stuff, and it's just going to be fun because I can expand on the potato reset and do more and get more creative with the recipes. So yeah. And speaking of fruits and roots, I recorded a vlog, so what I eat in a day for fruits and roots, and that'll be coming out on Tuesday. So I'm excited about that as well. So that's it for the potato reset results. I hope this was helpful, and I will see you guys on Tuesday.